All right, you know what? We're doing this. I have had every kind of technical difficulty. I can't do my script. I'm losing light. It's getting dark. I can't do the two videos that I had planned to do today, even though I needed to do two because I have a personal commitment to posting every day for 90 days, and I have a dentist appointment and then a meeting tomorrow. And so not only did I not get those two done, but I didn't even get to do one. And I'm going to just tell you what I want to tell you instead of my script, because this is why I'm doing a series on purpose in the first place. Because when you have a purpose, you're connected to it, and you're not going to be disloyal to it just because everything may go wrong. I mean, there was even like people, you know what finally made me crack up? Not only was there a woman talking super loud, it seemed like she got more loud when she saw that I was filming. There was What is really happening? Some kind of bird's nest, there was water lapping, and then finally a guy came and sat down and he started making like noises every few seconds. I mean, that's when I just started laughing, when the guy sat down and started making those noises. But when you have a purpose, things that go wrong, that go very wrong, that can have you questioning everything, they just can't be big enough to pull you off course. And that's why I believe in having a purpose. That's why I'm making this. Do I feel cheesy and cringy making this series? Yes. I feel like I'm the dad in Little Miss Sunshine. I feel like I'm Rob Lowe's character in Parks and Rec. You know, those people who are just all about self-help and they're saying these very cheesy things all the time. I kind of can't stand myself right now, but I have to. I didn't plan this. I didn't ever foresee this for my life, but I have to. And because it is a purpose, I'm committed to it. It's connected to a vision, it's connected to people that I want to help, and it's connected to my life story. So, how did I get here? What is my life story? What happened? Well, I was, like many people, a corporate girly, okay? I had a career that was going places. I had a partner. I was in one of the big four, the global professional services firm, one of the biggest in the world. And I had partners in that firm that were literally sitting down with me and helping me to design whatever role I wanted because I was in the right place at the right time and they could really see my potential, yada, 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 okay? That's how it was going. And then my manager, who was a psychological nightmare to everyone. I mean, people would even avoid getting a promotion just to avoid being under this manager. And this manager literally physically assaulted me after years of just being a butthole. And who were the people who saw it? Only two people in a room full of people. I was in a breakout group talking in the middle of a sentence, and this manager comes up from behind me and physically assaults me. And the only two people who saw it was HR and this person's boss, this person's manager. Okay, I didn't know it at the time, but that was trauma for me. Trauma. And I turned around and I saw that HR saw it, and then this person's boss walked them out of the room because they also saw it. And I'm like, okay, fine. Thankfully, I may have been the sacrificial lamb, but at least now the powers that be that can actually do something have seen with their own eyes what's been happening with our poor group of professionals. And so finally something will be done. Well, of course, you know this how that story goes, right? Nothing was done. I was silenced. I was pushed out. My doctor diagnosed me with PTSD, told me I couldn't return to that job. And I really found that I couldn't return to any kind of position like that. And so what saved me? I was flattened out. I was lost and depressed, and I had PTSD. I mean, I was just thrown into the deep end of something that I had to figure out without many tools. Well, somebody gave me what's called a vision map, and it was actually, it belonged to a very wealthy white man. okay? And it's important to know that he wrote this because he came from a healthy family. He had a healthy upbringing. He had no hangups, and he wrote this vision map for himself. And I, with a lack of anything else to do with my time while I'm out on disability, I just started shaping one for myself based on his. And it was the most bold thing I could have ever imagined for myself, because as a woman of color, neurodivergent, you know, nothing but a lot of problems that I had to solve in my childhood, I could not have come up with such a vision map for myself, but I did. I copied his, I made it my own. And it was that pulled me out. It pulled me out of the hole. I had purpose, I had a vision, and I'm thankful to this day for that that tool. It was a tool. And so what did I do? I turned those principles into a course. I researched for years. I spent 2 years creating a course that women like me could just plot out. They could do one step at a time to either build or rebuild their sense of self-concept, their identity, their vision, their purpose, their self-esteem, their confidence, all of these things very systematically. I wanted to make something that I knew that no matter where you are in life, whether you're a leader and you want to go to the next level, or whether you're a mom and you want to show up more and be more present for your kids, whatever it is, that wherever you are in life, if you just do these worksheets, you will build a life, you will build a sense, you will be like titanium. Sense of self. You will build a sense of self. You will be strong, and you will be able to weather not only the changes, but also the forces, the machine that is constantly at work against us to make us feel invalidated, to make us feel alienated or silenced. So that was not what I was planning to make this video about, but I'm gonna keep my commitment to myself to post every single day. So that's the video that you're getting. I needed to tell my story anyway. I needed to just lighten up and just be like that guy that sat down next to me and just be like, so here it is. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you are signing up to go on this journey with me, because I have a lot of stuff to offer you. Because not only do I have that course, and I plan to give the majority of that information out for free on this channel. So if you're down and out, you have no income, no finances, I've got you. Just, continue with this channel. And if you don't have money, you probably have time. And so you can, take your time to absorb the videos as they come out. If you don't have time and you have money, then click the link in the description and follow that path to set up an appointment with me, and I will, I have so much to share. But not only do I have the course, but I also have tools. Because we all have forms of gifts and forms of natural genius. That's what I've been talking about in these videos. And one of mine is most definitely self-knowledge, the internal landscape, intrapersonal knowledge, right? And I'm a strategist and I'm an innovator. It's the field that I was in. It's the way that I think. And so I have strategized innovative tools to help you change very quickly to whatever it is that you want. Like if you want to change your mood in a matter of minutes from terrible to really great, best, if you want to become more funny, if you want to step into more of your power as a leader, if you want to be more sensitive and more open to your feelings, more compassionate with your kids, like whatever it is, I have tools that I can teach you so that you're just virtually free to change. Okay, that's it. That's the end of this rant. Now I gotta figure out what second video I can make so that I can post both of them tonight. Love you. Mwah. I hope everything is beautiful with you. Big hugs, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.